Hello, my name is Tom Lodziak. In this video, we're going to show you how to glue your table tennis rubbers to your table tennis blade. It's a relatively simple process, but there's a few things you need to know to be able to do it really well. You're going to hear from Matt Leete. As well as being a top player, he's also a master at gluing rubbers onto blades. As part of his role at Bribar Table Tennis, he has glued thousands of table tennis bats, so there's no one better to explain how to glue rubbers properly. Let me pass you over to Matt.
Hello, I'm Matt Leete. I work at Bribar Table Tennis. We're going to be showing you how to make a table tennis bat today. So first thing we're going to start off with is getting your white glue. Take the lid off, and we're going to try and make sure that we cover most of the blade with lots of dots of glue. Getting the sponge and trying to spread evenly across the whole blade. Okay, so that's the blade done. So just leave that to dry for a bit, and we do the same on the rubber. So lots of dots around the sponge, and then using the same yellow sponge just to try and spread it evenly. Like that. So you'll see the blade started drying already, but it's a white colour, so you want to try and wait until it goes transparent, so it's touch dry to your fingertip. Right, so that's dry and ready to go. As you can see, the white colouring is now gone, so we're ready to apply the second layer to both the blade and the rubber. So the same as the first step, make sure you put in plenty of glue, and then use the yellow sponge to spread it evenly. And then same on the rubber again. So doing one layer of glue, you don't always get a good contact with both the blade and the sponge. So if you've gone over it the first time and you've got a dry spot that you've missed, if you're playing with that, with the dry spot there, you might end up with a dead spot on the rubber. So we always do 2 on the blade, 2 on the rubber, just to make sure that the whole surface is covered, and then it makes sure you get a good contact, so there shouldn't be any dead spots across the rubber when you're playing. So the glue that we're using today is the impact glue. It comes in a 90mm and a 20mm tub. You also get one of these clips and a few of the yellow sponges to go with it to apply the glue to the blade and the sponge. So as you can see now, both the blade and the rubber, after 2 layers, the white colouring is gone, so that's when we know that they're ready to stick. Also, if you just tap your finger on there, it shouldn't be too tacky to touch, but they will bond together, so don't think that it has to be really tacky to touch. So I get the rubber, line the rubber up in the middle, starting at the top of the handle, and then you want to slowly put it down and then just rub all over the rubber, and that's how you get all the air bubbles out, and the friction, the heat of the friction of you rubbing the rubber helps the glue go off as well. So that's now on there, ready to cut. So we use a surgical scalpel, so it's nice and sharp, and that's how we can get the best cut to go around, so it's looking nice and neat. So starting at one end, keep the blade nice and tall, and you want one motion going round to the top, spin it round, and then all the way that way, and then it should just peel off like that, so you've got a nice perfect cut all the way around the top. Exactly the same process on the other side, so 2 layers of glue on the blade, 2 layers of glue on the rubber, and then once you've finished, cut like I just cut the last one, and then ideally you want to be using edging tape to put around. So with the edging tape, you want to try and start where both rubbers are at the bottom of where the handle is, and then you want to try and get it nice and even, going all the way around. And then once you get to the other end, get the scalpel blade and then just cut it off at the end, and then you've got a nice neat edging tape to go around the bat. So the edging tape, if you're playing and you catch the bat on the corner of the table, the edging tape can just protect the wood, and also if you're going in for especially pushing, if you catch the underside of the bat on the table, it can start to peel the rubber off. Whereas if you've got the edging tape covering the edge of the rubber, it's less likely for the rubber to catch and to be peeled off the blade, so you won't have to re-stick it.
I can now see where I've been going wrong all these years. So whenever I glue my rubbers in the future, I think I'm going to do it in the way that Matt has shown in this video. I recommend you do it in this way as well. Thank you very much for watching. I will have plenty more videos coming soon, or take a look at one of these other video tutorials. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.